Hello, 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 my collective, my angels, my loves. I want to tap into the energy today, and let me tell you what I'm getting from the energy. I feel like the person that's no longer on your mind or you're no longer in contact with for some, if not most of you, I feel like that person's not, they're trying to save face. They are not happy at all with the disconnect with you, the lack of communication or no communication. They're not happy at all with being separated from you. They felt like perhaps they would have heard from you now, but this person is trying to save face. They don't want anyone to know that they're really dying inside. So they're putting on the front, they're putting on like they don't care. They may be bringing you up, talking about you, saying not nice things about you because they're trying to make it seem like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care we're not together. I don't care they moved on. Yeah, I don't want them anyway. They can do what they want to do. They're this, that, or whatever, okay? But this person really is sad in the inside. They really are yearning for you in the inside. They really are devastated. It's just that they want to keep up a certain appearance, okay? And they probably are making it seem like they were the victim, like possibly you did something wrong to destroy the relationship. Either your behavior, your words, something you said or did, or they just felt like they're just saying things, but they're projecting, and that's because they want to look a certain way to their friends. But I feel like their friends and family or someone may even be saying, man, you miss that girl, or you miss that guy, or you thinking about her, and someone's probably ragging on them saying something, and they put a no, I don't, F her, F this, whatever, just conversation, because they want to seem like they have this tough exterior, like they have this I don't care attitude when really they do. So what I want to do is tap into the energy today and kind of confirm my intuition for one, but two, like see like what's going on with this person, and possibly even see like we'll even see like how they are really feeling with the true intentions card, okay? And if they plan on coming back, like what are intentions, if they plan on coming back to you and asking for a second chance, or even just to come back and tell you how they really feel, okay? So before we do, let's just lead into with our devotional prayer. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered into my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture my fruits and your gift within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. Ask my spirit team, my ancestor, Rachobi, my good guide angel, and God to protect me, my family, my friends, the collective as we go on our spiritual journey for healing against anyone's negative intentions or behaviors or actions towards us, okay? Right off the bat, guys, angel of balance. All right, so someone definitely is not balanced in their emotions, in their heart, their logical thinking, their motives of what they want to do, okay? Um, this is letting you know that although things have not been in sync in your past, that is telling you that you have great things coming into your life. Greater equilibrium is now starting to come into your life. So for you to remain conscious about how you're balancing your goals, your physical and your emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center, don't lose focus, but instead calling your angels to bring your intentions back into you, and your angels will guide you peacefully. But this is letting me know that someone too, like your person, because that's what we want to know about, they're trying to find some type of balance. And this is somebody that's realizing that you balance them, okay? In that you were their peace. You were the thing that made them happy. And I feel like you two were possibly opposites. You were so much more different from what they were used to, okay? Or even than how they are. You guys are polar opposites, a yin yang, if you will, okay? And I feel like in the beginning, like this person, they couldn't receive that because of you being different from them. They thought maybe you weren't going to be a good match. Maybe you wouldn't balance them out. Maybe you would not compliment them because you're not the type of woman or the type of man that they're normally drawn to, that they're normally in relationships with, that they normally go for. You were totally different. Attracted to you, yes. The intensity between you, yes. But how you carried yourself was totally different than what they were comfortable with or even what they were used to, okay? And I think that it took you guys separating and going to your own corners, and just focusing on yourself and leaving them to focus and do whatever they want to do. And they went back to their norm, their comfort zone. And in doing so, they're starting to see how you balance them out and how the other people or what they were are now comfortable or were comfortable with is maybe not as comfortable as it used to be. And this person is missing you, yearning you, wanting you, because now they're recognizing, you know what? Yes, we're different, but we're balanced. This person really complimented me. I didn't see it then, but I see it now. Okay. So this is a 48, in which goes to a 12. So 12 does talk about like a hangman, letting go, looking at things from a new perspective. And that's what your person's doing now. They're seeing you with new lenses. They're looking at the dynamic you two had from a different perspective, a fresh perspective. And they may be willing now to surrender to the relationship, to surrender and say, let go of some of that need to want to be in control, to control things, and just maybe accept you for who you are, okay? Because now they do recognize that you are a form of balance to them. And I think that is something they didn't see before. Some of you may live at a distance from this person. Definitely you're on your spiritual path, and this person may be looking now into some form of spirituality. We do have like this moon, but you see the black part of the moon. So something could happen after an eclipse. You may hear from them soon. Okay, this person possibly could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you were dealing with. But they are starting to look at things now a little differently. Possibly even seeing that they need to do some things to balance themselves out. And as to maybe that's why they could not have appreciated you before. And maybe perhaps too someone is informing them that the reason that the relationship between you two did not work is because they weren't balanced, they weren't growing, they weren't evolving. Okay. But I don't think they want to hear that, collective. I don't think that they really want to accept any type of accountability for why it didn't work between you, or accept that they were really the problem. But they are willing to look at it from maybe someone else's point of view as to what could have happened in the relationship. All right, what else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're strategically thinking on how they're going to come back towards you, how they could possibly come back towards you. Because again, this is somebody that wants to save face, okay? They don't want to come back and really say that they were wrong. So this person may just do one of those test the temperature phone calls, send you a message or hop up on you, just say, hey, I just want to see how you're doing. They don't want you to know, because like I told you earlier, I feel like they want to cover up that they're missing you. They want to cover up that they're yearning for you. They want to cover up that they're not happy that you're no longer in their life, because they want to save face. It's someone that has a lot of ego, a lot of pride, okay? So I think that they're strategically in the background trying to figure out, like, how can I come back towards the collective? How can I let them know that I miss them? Or how can I get back into communication with them without, appearing vulnerable, okay? I think that you were dealing with a male, a masculine, that feels like them speaking their feelings or telling you that they miss you or love you, that in some way that makes them appear to be weak. They see it as a sign of weakness. It could be because of the way that they were grown, they grew up, maybe around men that had that type of mentality, or family members that had that type of mentality, like, no, don't tell a woman how you feel, don't open up, don't do this, you weak, you this. And I think this person has this mindset, all right? And this person, and that's so far from the truth. You just really, a real man it doesn't mind sharing his heart. Okay, doesn't mind telling you how I feel. They understand that they're able to open up and communicate with you. They're able to have expression. All right, 10:01 when I say that. And that's what you should want. Somebody who can communicate, that can tell you how they feel, can tell you their wants, their needs. Somebody you can communicate that with. 10:10 when I say that as well. You know, steer steer away, move away, and stay far away from the people or the masculines or whoever's the masculine energy that feel like, oh, I can open up and tell you that I find you attractive. I can open up and tell you I want to sleep with you. But if you're asking me to express how I feel, my wants, my dreams, if you're asking me to tell you my heart, I can't do that. All right, because why do you want, if you're bold enough to tell me what you want to do to me sexually, be bold enough to tell me what you're feeling inside. Be man enough to do that. So know that, okay? And this person's strategically trying to figure out how to come towards you, how to tell you they miss you, tell you how they're yearning for you, but they want to hide this from you. Again, this is somebody that might be at a distance from you. Definitely, there is some emotional distance between you, but this lets me know there's some physical distance as well. And this person is looking within and trying to figure out how to travel towards you to communicate something to you. But this is a 21. So this is a world card, okay? So this is somebody who really feels in their heart that it's over, because the world card does talk about ending something and beginning something new, a cycle being completed. So it's a possibility that your person not only sees that this relationship that you guys had has come to an end, but it's possible with the spiritual feather out here that they're ready to put an end to the way that they were perceiving you in the past, a way that they carried themselves with you, the way they presented themselves to you, the behavior that they had. Perhaps they're ready to put an end to that, and they want to just start a fresh start with you, a new cycle, lay new foundation, and then just start over with being willing to bring some type of balance to the relationship, or say, now, okay, I want to give and take. Now I want to offer you more than what I offered you in the past. Okay, and it's because they miss you. What else? What else, spirits? Thank you. Yeah, so this person is now trying to utilize their sixth chakra, which is the third eye, okay, which talks about vision, imaginations, clairvoyance. So your person could have been very intuitive, especially with the feather being out here. But I feel like in the past, they were not listening to the intuition. They were ignoring the red flags that told them that, hey, you were a match for them. You were perfect for them. You were the one that they should build with, consider long term. You were their happiness, their peace. You balanced them out. I think that when you and this person crossed in the beginning, they knew it. Intuitively, they knew. They felt it in every being that they had that you were their person. But this person just didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to evolve. They did not want to leave their comfort zone, okay? So they didn't build with you, grow with you, heal what they needed to heal. So your relationship was out of balance. The foundation was rocky, because I feel like this person built a foundation with you based on lies, emotional manipulation, deceit, okay, and not honesty. And it's what caused the relationship to go sour. 1333 when I say that. But now this person is looking at it is trying to look within, is trying to bring balance to their life, is seeing that you were a perfect match for them. Okay, and now they are imagining what life would be like with you, okay, if they were with you. And now they want to actually come towards you and say some things. So with this being Archangel Metatron, this is somebody who suffered from some childhood issues. Again, like I told you, I felt that this person may have had a certain men around them that showed them, that did not respect women, did not honor women, did not put them on the pedestal that they deserve to be on. So they did not really give. They probably had men around them that were cheating. There were a lot of infidelity, okay? Men who would talk down to their women or expect their women to be there, cater to them while they do what they want to do. Definitely didn't open up. So I think they didn't have perfect male role models around them, and possibly even a father that was not really there for them as well. So this person did not have that vision of what a male, how a male really should treat a woman, okay? Also, your person could have had some type of mental disorder or learning disorder, but this person now is trying to heal some of the things from their childhood that they're carrying with them, possibly abandonment issues as well. They're trying to heal what was holding them back, okay? Their past hurts, their past heartaches, their past childhood issues, and they're trying to look within, and they are trying to do something to better themselves, or at least they're wanting to. All right, with this being a 40, this does talk about stability, structure, foundation. So this person wants to heal the foundation between you guys. They want to start over on a new foundation with you, coming to you with wanting to change, wanting to better themselves, and maybe looking at you in hopes that maybe you can help them to better themselves. Okay, what else? Thank you. All right, yeah, see, confirmation. This person wants to heal some things, and they're looking at you as some type of healer. They may be talking to someone as well, a therapist they may be working with, somebody with wisdom. They may be seeing someone who does spirituality, getting tarot readings on you, but they're seeing you in how you alchemize your pain, your hurt, and all the struggles that you've been through in the past, and they're looking at you. At how you're balancing your life, going through it, not allowing things to keep you down, and they're amazed by that, okay? And I think that not only are they amazed, but I think that if you're on a platform, much like myself, that possibly they have their friends, their family, maybe even watching what you're doing, and they see the goodness in you. They see the healing that you're doing, okay? And they even recognizing that, hey, your person tried to make you seem like you were the bad guy, but you weren't really the bad guy in this predicament, okay? And they may be seeing that, the problem wasn't them, dog. The problem was you. You had a good thing, you had a good woman, or you had a good man. You messed it up because you didn't heal what you need to heal. You were still out here doing the things you wanted to do, and you messed this relationship up. And this person deep down inside, like, they know it, they don't want to admit it, but this, you're causing them, their friends may be saying something to them, but they're looking at what you're doing, the balance, how you're balanced, okay? And they're wanting to bring some balance into their life. They're wanting to do what you do, alchemize their heart, their heartache, their pain. They're wanting to fix things about themselves, so that they can have this peace, this happiness, positivity within them, okay? So what else, Spirit guys? Thank you. Yeah, with financial constraints, this person is now wanting to release things that no longer have value, and they're seeing the value and worth in you, okay? And they're wanting to store, put up, hold on to the things that are valuable to them, and that's you. They want to lock you down, put you out, so that you don't really get away, okay? This also, your person could be dealing with some loss of finances right now, and could be struggling with some monetary things. Um, this person does also, with this book being in here in the safe, this is someone that held back from you how they felt. They didn't tell you. This is somebody possibly too that's been wanting to send you a message, may have even started to write up a message or a text message, but didn't send it. All right, something they want to say they haven't said that they've been holding on to. All right, this person may also have some things put up that you may have given to them. If you've given them some type of gifts or tokens, or bought things for them, they're holding on to that in a safe place, okay? Because they don't want anything to happen to it, anyone to touch it, mess with it, because they seen that as being valuable to them, whether it was small or big. Whatever you gave to them, they're holding it in a safe place. It's something special to them, close to their heart, okay? And someone treasures you, even if you're not in a connection, even if they're in a connection with someone else. Their heart is with you, their love is with you, they value you. You may have been the one person in this person's life that they know, their one true love, the one person they really get the heart to, regardless of how many relationships they get in, regardless of how many people they say they love. Like, you are the one, the special thing for them, and they treasure that, they hold that. But again, this is somebody who wants to cover up how they really feel about you. They don't really want people to know that they're dying inside. This is a reminder for you as well to value the things that are important to you, not the material things, because that really is not important, although some people live in their material world. it's not as important. What's important is the friendships, the time, the energy, the love that you give to one another, the memories that you make with one another, the time spent, okay? So it's letting you know, like, treasure the things and hold on to the things that do bring value to your life. And don't put as much focus on the things that do not. Again, like, put things up for saving too. Only get right now what you need, not really what the things that you want. Watch your spending habits, watch your money. This is a 13. This does talk about death and transformation. So things ending, knowing when it's time to move on and start new beginnings. So you do have a couple of cards on here that talk about new beginnings. So it's time for you really to just let go of the things that no longer bring you any type of joy, any type of excitement, things that don't uplift you, all right? Things that disturb your peace, your environment. It's time to let go of the things that no longer serve you and make room for new things to come in that do. All right, what else, Spirit guys? Yeah, so patience. Have patience as well. New things are coming towards you. Something may happen in the winter season that we have coming up. All right, some of you are acting cold towards your person, or your person may feel like you're being cold towards them. The time on this clock is 10:10, which just tell me that you have wrapped up a cycle. You are waiting for a new cycle. You are on the right path in what you're doing, your journey forward, and with your spirituality. Okay, things are going to happen in divine timing as well. So if it's meant for you to pass the cross again, it will happen when the timing is right. 16 do talk about towers, changes, upheavals, revelations. I feel like it's now your person is starting to realize that you balance them out. Now they're realizing that they need to get their lives together, what they had, okay? Now that they see how you've alchemized your energy, how you change, how you've grown, how you healed. And I feel like something is going to, unexpected, is going to come up in this person's life that's going to shake that foundation to get them on the right path as to what they need to do to their healing, okay? What else, Spirit guys? Again, this person is trying to use their crown chakra as well. They might be meditating. They may be trying to use discernment. Their things are coming to their conscious awareness about you. This person is wanting to go on a spiritual journey with you, to travel towards you. They're ready to leave the past behind, leave the baggage behind. Okay, with the 2, this is somebody that wants to bring balance. Again, with angel of balance here, they're wanting to bring balance to the relationship with you. They're being enlightened. Okay, they're seeing things differently. They're no longer in the dark about who you are, how they feel. They want to make better choices. Okay, just somebody who wants to choose you. They're sure now that they want to choose you. They're intuitively, they know it's you. They feel it in every being that they have, that you are the one for them. Okay, and now they're wanting to listen to intuition and come towards you. But I feel like this is, again, something somebody is hiding. Okay, I feel like they're hiding how they feel about you. They really don't want anyone to know. They're silently strategizing to themselves how to make a move, and it could be because they're in another commitment, another relationship, or have other responsibilities, and they have to figure out how to get out of that. We will do some clarifications. Give me one more, Spirit guide. Thank you. Okay, well, I got 3, so I'll just take the 3 and not ask for 1. Again, this person is thinking how to come towards you. Another feather, another crystal. They're clear. They are clear now. They're using their intuition. They know. They feel like this is a spiritual connection. Your person is tapping into their spirituality. Your person could have always had a sense of spirituality about them, but they weren't listening to their imagination or their intuition. Okay, they now see clearly that you are who they want. You are the one they want to be with, and they're really thinking about, can they come back? Can you guys start over? Can we have a new beginning? This is a 46, which goes to a 10. They're ready to end a cycle in their life, a cycle of how they've been doing things, how they've been looking at things. They're ready to get out of an outdated mindset. All right, maybe get out of a lifestyle that they have that is no longer comfortable for them, or no longer appealing to them. Again, your person may be dealing with some financial losses, some property losses, or they may feel like they may have to lose some finances or property or material things in order to come to you to let go. All right, but this person is seeing you and wanting to have that happy ending, have that family. You may have a child with this person, or they may have children. You may have children and they want to blend families with you. This person may currently be in a family situation and they feel like they need to let that go or release that in order to come towards you. But they definitely want to heal a family situation with you. Okay, this is a four. It talks again about stability. They want a new foundation. They do understand that even coming towards you in the beginning, it may be rocky because they may need to rebuild trust with them. You may need to see them in a brighter, more positive light than what you're seeing them in now. Hence the water with the waves out here. But they feel like over time, and with time, that you guys will get through this and will be able to mend and heal the relationship between you. Again, they do see you as their opposite, but balancing them. They're equal, okay, with the yin and yang out here. One of you could be air sign, one of you could be an earth sign. You're different, whether you're different in the way that you respond to them, you carry yourself, your religious beliefs, your spirituality, your culture, your race, whatever it is, you're definitely different. 22 could be their master number. Your person could have a master number 22 as far as their life number. Not only that, but it goes to a 4. Again, talks about stability, structure, foundations, okay, emotional stability, mental stability, physical stability. So this person they see you as being safe. They see you as being secure. They see you as helping them to remain stable, peace. They know that they can have a stable relationship with you. They could trust you, okay? So let's get into clarifying. Can we clarify angel of balance? Thank you. Yeah, this is a King of Swords. Somebody who's thinking logically now, okay? They're not just making impulsive, rash decisions. They're now putting a lot of thought behind how they want to come towards you. And we did have that with strategic and the thinking man. So they're logically trying to figure out how to come towards you now. They want to bring balance and fairness to your relationship. They want to be of an authority person. This is somebody who wants to still hold on to their ego and pride, you know. They still want to come to you with that type of authority because they want you to see them as masculine, as being in charge. They want to have that appearance, but they are thinking like, what's the best way to come about it in a fair way, a way that's going to work for me and what's going to work for them, okay? And this is what this person is thinking. They're in their head, definitely. Give me some strategy. This came out crossing the 9 of Cups. This is someone who knew that they were stingy in holding back, that they were caring more about fulfilling their needs and not really giving to your situation. It was somebody that was being very greedy in the past, not really having emotional maturity with you, not being they were more into their material comfort. This is somebody that was looking at money, 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 money. They were so money and materialistically focused. So that's all they cared about. And they could have gone to another situation for material comfort, a situation where they thought that they were going to benefit financially from, whether they thought this person offered them more housing, more money, bought them gifts, catered to them in some type of way, but they were focused more on the material and the financial, and selfishly, greedily going towards something else. And it turns out with that being crossing, this is somebody that whatever they went to, it was a loss, it was a failure, it was a flunk, okay? There was no happiness there, was no love there, and what they thought they were going to gain from that, they did not gain, but they end up taking more of a loss than a gain from that situation, okay? They end up having to put more in that situation than what they would have had to put in with you. They thought they were going to get money out of it, be beneficial out of it. Maybe they thought somebody may have appeared if it was a third party, or if a career or a situation they thought that they were going to materialize from, they end up not materializing from that situation, okay? What else? Yeah, so we have now the Magician in reverse. So someone was fooled, okay? Definitely. This talks about trickery, deception, manipulation, self-doubt. So whatever situation they went towards, they were actually fooled. Someone manipulated them. Someone presented an opportunity towards them and making them think that it was going to benefit work out in their favor, and it did not. Like I said, it was confirmation. They were fooled, they were bamboozled, they were manipulated, and now they're stuck in a situation that they're not happy in, and they held back from you, only for someone to hold back from them. Okay. Now this person is trying to conserve whatever finances they do have, but every material they do have. They're trying to hold on to whatever little pieces of security they may have. Again, they're holding on to something that you once gave them. They're holding close to their chest. They're holding close to their chest how that they know they messed up with you. They're holding close to their chest how they really feel about you. They don't want people to see that they're really sad that you're not together. They don't want people to see that their emotional stability is not balanced, okay? Because they don't want people to know, hey, I messed up. They don't want you to know I messed up in a choice that I made by not choosing you, okay? By collaborating with third parties, by going out here and going and giving to another situation, okay? By building somewhere else. They're wanting to hold that back from you, but they're wanting to manifest you back as well. But they're not being able at this time to be able to manifest you back, okay? And it's because they see you as being nurturing, they see you as abundance, they see you as winning, having it all, as being independent. Like they're losing and you're gaining. And they don't like that, okay? But people see this. And people are seeing that, you presented the collective to be someone who was not willing to work with you, somebody that was wanting gain from you, somebody that wanted to win from you, someone that's not nurturing. And people saying that it's not what you said, okay? This person is nurturing, this person is smart, this person does have wisdom, this person is loving, this person is self-sufficient, that person is independent. The problem wasn't the collective, the problem was you. What else, Spirit Guides? Yeah. This person wanted to portray themselves as being the emperor, as being the one that had it all, as being the leader, the one that's being an authority, the one that's stable. But what people are seeing, that it wasn't them. It was really you. But this person was out celebrating with other people, out in the community, having third parties affairs, drinking, hooking up, and doing things, and they weren't really this leader, stable person that they portrayed themselves to be. Okay, and now they see that you pull back from this person. You have discernment. You use wisdom. Okay, you are independent. You cut off this person. This person wants to come back to you now, but they're afraid of how you're going to receive them. How you're going to, if you're willing to offer them something. And I feel like some of you are willing to possibly hear what they have to say out, but you're leading now not from the heart but from the mind. You're leading now more objectively. You're like, okay, I hear what you have to say, but if I don't like what you're saying, no, these are my boundaries. I'm willing to cut you off. I'm willing to move on. I will stand up for myself. I will defend myself, and I am willing to tell you I'm not buying what you're selling. And this is somebody that sees that, you're not really buying what they're selling. But the interesting thing about it is the fact that we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This person knows that you were their match. Again, you were their match, the yin yang. You were the one for them. Okay, you did have a spiritual connection. You are a pair. I feel like some of you may have a child with this person. For a lot of you, you may have a child with this person. You are definitely a mother, and you're coming through as being a very independent, equal person. This person is not above you at all. Okay, you're an equal to this person. And again, they want this happy family with you, and they want to come to you because they do see that, hey, my heart is with you. Yes, I played games. Yes, I gave to other situations. Yes, I messed up, but my heart is with you, and I want a family unit with you. And this is what they see now. They see that they should have given to you. But the thing about it, and they want to have this 10 of Cups with you, but they messed up. It's ended. Like, they didn't give when they should have given to you. And you moved on. Like, you moved on from this person. You let go. And I feel like even this person come to you and tell you that, like, you might not be willing to start anew with them. Like, some of you are deciding, no, I want to let that go. I'm on to bigger, better things. Like, I gave you opportunity, and they want to come in and wave the white flag, but I don't feel like a lot of you are going to take them back. Yeah, you're blocking them. You're withholding your emotions from them. This person withheld their emotions from you. Like, this person sees you now as a missed opportunity, and that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that if they come back to you, you're not going to, because this person emotionally drains you. You're not willing to give them another chance. This is then you freed yourself. You overcame the devilish energy that they came towards you, the bondage, the heartbreak. You broke free from them with the mind games, and you released yourself from a toxic situation. You moved on. They are a missed opportunity for you. This person is a devil-like energy, and you let it go. You moved on. You're no longer willing to feed this, okay? And it's because this person was fearing change. They didn't want to change how they were. They prefer you come down to them than change. And if they didn't want to do the work, all right, this is somebody that was holding on to the past, that couldn't let go of the past. They resisted the change. They resisted letting go of people, places. They resisted a way. Your person could have been making money in a very devilish way, and let's just say what it was, and they didn't want to let that go. You could have dealt with a Capricorn, or someone who had Capricorn in their chart if they weren't a Capricorn, but they were out here being lustful, getting money in the fast way, taking advantage of people, opportunities for money, no matter how they got it, and didn't want to let that go. They were comfortable with that. Okay, and they feared moving away from that materialism, that bondage that they felt they're bound to come towards you, and you broke free from that. They didn't want to let go of the past, and they're in their head about it, but they don't want people to know that they're in their head about it. This person's not sleeping at night at all. They're depressed, they're worried, they're having nightmares. They got a lot of mental anxieties. They know they're wrong in how they treated you. They are overwhelmed. Okay, they're struggling with how they treated you. They're struggling with, can they get you back? They're struggling with the fact that they know that they were wrong. Okay, they have a lot of fear. But let's see what's going on with them now. They made their choices. They felt like they didn't want to let go of the past. What were they holding back from the collective? Because this is somebody that's really trying to hide that they're missing you. Yeah, they delayed. They procrastinated with you. Exactly what I said. They held back. They procrastinated. The time on here says 4:14. Okay, 14s talk about balance, self-control, moderation. They did not give you. They were imbalanced in their life. Okay, fours again talk about stability, foundations. They did not want to release. To they were holding on to what their stability was with somebody else. Okay, they thought they had more stability in another situation. They were holding on to their material things. They delayed building with you, telling you they were busy, holding on, holding back, for their own personal gain, holding back their emotions, holding back their love, holding back their time, holding back their energy from giving to you so they can build in another situation. This was somebody that felt like they were too busy to give to you. Okay, what else, Spirit guys? What else is going on with this person? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, now they're dealing with upheaval in their life. I'm telling you, they're in their head. Things are falling apart around them, but they don't want people to see that they're falling apart. This is somebody that is worried. They're worried, but they're hiding the fact that they're worried. There's a storm coming through. They're not happy at all. All right. This is somebody that's now looking back at the fact they didn't give to you, looking back that they held back from you. They didn't see you back then like they see you now. Okay, this is somebody that's in their head. They're hoping that they can get things back on a better footing. They're daydreaming. They're sending you telepathic messages. This is somebody now with the head in the cloud. They're in their 5D. They're visiting you. Okay, they have delusions. They're delusional. That they can get. They having hopes and dreams, sending you telepathic messages, trying to visit you in their sleep. Okay, this is somebody that knows that you no longer trust them. Somebody that knows they burned the bridge with you. You're never going to see them the same. They know it. You see them as being disloyal. You feel like they turned their back on you. They're missing you. They're reflecting on their time with you. They want to come toward you. They're longing for you. Okay, they're stuck in their head. They're stuck in another relationship that they gave to that they're no longer happy in. They see you out here practicing self-care. You're healing. They want to heal the relationship between you. They're covering up up the fact that they want to heal your relationship. They're covering up how they really feel about you. They're masking. They're trying to present that they're fine when they're not. They're really feeling anger. They really feel salty. They really feel petty. They know they were being petty with you. Okay. They want to now come in and offer some type of mutual respect for you. They now want to feel your unity again. They may have some legal issues coming on. You may have left a marriage. They may be thinking about wanting to leave a marriage. They may have some type of trouble that they're going through in another relationship. They may need to get separated or separate themselves from someone else to come forth towards you. This is somebody that's repeating a cycle in their life. They're repeating the same things. They have some addictions they may be working with, whether they're sexual addictions, codependent on someone else, addicted to a certain lifestyle that they have, but they're really stressed out, and they don't want someone to see that they're stressed out, that they're worried about you. They're exhausted. Now they're not sleeping. I'm telling you, a person's lacking sleep. They're burnt out. They feel empty inside. They should have given to you, okay? And now they broke their heart. By breaking your heart, they broke their heart, okay? They're having nightmares. They feel like a failure. They feel like they messed up, and they don't want someone to know that they made a bad choice. Who they chose was not a good choice for them. They're unhappy in that situation. So tell my collective, like, how's this person feeling now? How's this person truly feeling about my collective? How are they really feeling about my collective? Thank you. They're keeping it a secret. I told you, this is someone that's keeping a secret about. It says there's something I'm holding back. Yeah, they're holding back how they really feel. This is somebody trying to hide the fact that they miss you. They want you. They made a mistake. This is somebody trying to act like everything is cool, calm, and collective where they are with how they feel. That they don't care that you move on. They don't care that you're no longer with them. They're happy. They're trying to go out there and overindulge, celebrate, still hook up with other people, trying to make a best of a situation, try to appear like they're happy in what they've done and the choices that they made, but they're dying inside. They are hiding how they really feel about you, okay? They're hiding that they're longing for you. What is this person gonna do? Thank you. Yeah, this person knows you are their safe space. I accept and respect you for who you are and only ask that you give the same in return. This person knows that you are their safe space. That person knows that they had security with you, okay? But they're keeping it a secret that you were their happiness, okay? They're keeping that a secret. What else, spirit guys? What else? You make this person happy. Laughter. I'll be shining light in your life and bring laughter and joy. I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. They want to come back now that they see you as a safe space and make you happy because you make them happy, but they're holding back that you are their happiness. They don't want people to know that they're hurting inside, okay? They want their happiness back. They want to take you on a date. They want to be back. I like you and I would love to get together and learn more about you. This is somebody that did not take the time to really see you for who you are, okay? And now they want to take you out on a date. Now they want to come back, okay? This person may be in need of some financial help from you because they're taking a loss in another situation. This is somebody who went towards something thinking that they were going to gain from and didn't. I told you, somebody tricked them, somebody bamboozled them. Desperate. I'm in a bind and don't know what to do. I may be acting irrational. This is somebody who is emotionally unstable. All right, they're emotionally unstable because they're not happy. They don't know what to do. They're in their head about it, okay? They're in their head. So where do I want to go? Like, what's going on in this person's life right now? What's going on in them? The time is 4414, okay? It's a lot of fours on this board. There's a lot of emotional instability with this person. There's a lot of hidden motives with this person. This person's structure is really falling apart, okay? There's a hater in the group. There's a third party hating on you. Person is hating on you. This is somebody not that is definitely hiding how they really feel about you. Your person may be doing drugs. They may be with somebody that's doing drugs. They may be trying to use alcohol or drugs to cope with what's really going on. They could have gone into a situation with somebody that was trying to be like you, imitate you, steal your ideas, try to manifest, steal your energy, take from you, or somebody that wanted to copy something that you were doing. This is somebody that was out here fulfilling the fantasy, not giving towards you, taking from you to give to another situation. Okay, somebody that they thought was imitating you, taking your happiness, your energy to build in a situation. Somebody that has to get out of a marriage, a contract that they started, a beginning they started with someone else in order to come towards you, and they're in the head about how they're going to do this. Okay? Somebody that needs to tell somebody they're not happy. They weren't happy. It didn't make out where they went, but you're not interested in hearing it. You're not interested. You're not interested in hearing that what they built on didn't work, okay? Because they didn't build on with you. They took from you. They betrayed you. This is somebody that knowing that what they went towards was trash. You got rid of. They had trashy behaviors. They had trashy motives. They had trashy intentions, and they gave towards another situation. So, what are your angels saying about this? And what are your angels saying you need to do if this person, of course, come towards you? What are the angels saying? Your angels saying to give it time. In a year from now, things may be different. You need to take time to heal. Whatever you're doing, you're benefiting, helping this person in a way. They're watching you growing. You're impacting a lot of people. Something that you're doing, possibly using technology, is really giving growth to a lot of people, helping a lot of people in a lot of ways, even helping your person in a way that they now see you differently. Okay, you're impacting the world, impacting your person. And within a year from now, there's going to be an opportunity possibly for growth with this person, or an opportunity for you to receive abundance from the impact that you're having on other people, on others. Whatever you're doing is going to create a not only opportunity but big happy changes in your life and in others' lives. Okay, so continue to keep going the route that you're going. You are making great changes. You are affecting other people's lives. You're affecting your personal life, whether you know it or not. And I feel like you don't know it because they're keeping it a secret. Okay, they don't want people to know that they lost a lot when they lost you. They don't want people to know that they're not happy without you. They're covering up how much you really meant to them and how they really feel about you. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining. Keep putting the work in. Continue on your journey. You are affecting a lot of lives. You're going to continue to affect a lot of lives. There are going to be opportunities. It's going to bring in a lot of abundance to you, a lot of changes that are coming for you. This person may come back towards you between now and within a year to ask for a second chance, okay? Because they're longing for you. They may ask you to help them. If not help them financially, help them spiritually, okay? So this is my message for you. I hope it resonated. Someone burned the bridge. They burned the bridge and they're covering up how they really feel, and they're covering up that they're hurt. But people see. People see. Okay? If this resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to my channel to let you know when my next readings are going to come out.